Today, back to MY Channel Coin Enthusiasts. Today, we're diving deep into a true American classic, the 1975 1-cent Liberty coin. This humble penny has an incredible history, fascinating value, and in some cases, surprising worth. So, if you've got one tucked away in your collection, stick around because this little coin could be a real gem. Let's start by setting the stage. The 1975 1-cent Liberty coin was minted in an era of significant cultural, political, and economic change in the United States. Gerald Ford was president, and the country was dealing with the aftermath of the Vietnam War, the Watergate scandal, and a struggling economy. Minted during a time of inflation and monetary challenges, the 1975 penny is part of a long lineage of U.S. coins that carry the iconic image of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, or head side. This design, crafted by renowned sculptor Victor David Brenner, first appeared on the penny in 1909 to commemorate the centennial of Lincoln's birth. Brenner's initials VDB were briefly placed on the reverse of the 1909 coins but were later moved to a smaller location under Lincoln's bust after public outcry. However, the 1975 version of the penny retained the same classic design, a powerful symbol of Lincoln's enduring legacy in the United States. Now, let's talk design. The obverse side of the 1975 penny features Lincoln's profile. If you look closely, you'll notice subtle details in Brenner's design: the finely sculpted beard, the intensity in Lincoln's expression, and the sharpness of his collar. These elements help make this design one of the most recognized coin portraits in the world. On the reverse side, we find the Lincoln Memorial, which was first introduced to the penny in 1959. This replaced the earlier wheat ears design and marked the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. If you have a sharp eye, you can even see Lincoln's statue in the center of the memorial, an impressive detail considering the small scale of the coin. Now, composition-wise, the 1975 penny is made of 95% copper and 5% zinc. This was before the composition was changed in 1982. When pennies started being made primarily of zinc with a copper coating to save on production costs. This copper-heavy composition gives older pennies like the 1975 version added value in certain markets. Minting locations are always an important aspect of any coin's history. The 1975 1-cent Liberty penny was minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Coins from each of these mints can be identified by the mint mark. Coins minted in Philadelphia bear no mint mark, while those from Denver carry a small d, and San Francisco coins have an S mint mark. What's particularly interesting about the 1975 penny is that while it's not considered rare in most cases, there are certain variations that collectors find especially valuable. Proof coins from the San Francisco Mint, for instance, have a mirror-like finish that sets them apart from regular circulation pennies. These proof pennies are often highly sought after by numismatists, and can fetch higher prices than your average 1975 penny. Now let's get to the part you've all been waiting for, the value. At face value, of course, the 1975 penny is worth just 1 cent. But when you consider the rising value of copper and the coin's collectible appeal, things get more interesting. As of today, the melt value of the copper in a 1975 penny is higher than 1 cent due to the increasing price of raw copper. Although it's illegal to melt down pennies for their copper content, this adds a layer of intrinsic value to the coin. More importantly, the value of a 1975 penny depends heavily on its condition, rarity, and demand among collectors. In average circulated condition, a 1975 penny might only be worth a few cents to $1. However, uncirculated or mint-condition examples, particularly from proof sets, can command prices anywhere from $5 to $30. And if you have a coin with an error, like a misstrike or a double die, the value can skyrocket to hundreds, if not thousands, of dollars. In fact, one of the rarest era pennies from 1975 is a double-die obverse penny, where Lincoln's profile and the inscriptions appear doubled. These errors are highly prized by collectors and can sell for impressive sums at auctions. If you're looking to figure out whether your 1975 penny is valuable, the first step is to assess its condition. The key factor here is the coin's grade, which ranges from good heavily worn to mint state flawless, as if it just left the mint. To grade your coin, check for the following. Is Lincoln's face and beard still sharp and detailed? Are the inscriptions around the edges like Liberty and In God We Trust still crisp and legible? Is the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse side free of heavy wear, scratches, or dents? If your coin is in particularly good shape, you may want to have it professionally graded by a service like the PCGS Professional Coin Grading Service or NGC Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. A high-grade coin could dramatically increase its market value. The 1975 1-cent Liberty coin remains a popular piece for both novice and experienced collectors. Its classic design, historical significance, and copper content make it an enduring favorite. For those of you looking at this from an investment perspective, older pennies like the 1975 cent are always in demand. Coins in pristine condition, particularly proof or era coins, will likely continue to appreciate in value over time as they become harder to find. Additionally, with the increasing interest in coin collecting and the finite supply of older pennies, there's always the potential for the value of these coins to rise in the long run. So, what's the bottom line? The 1975 1-cent Liberty coin might seem like just another penny, but with its rich history, copper content, and the possibility of rare variations, it's much more than that. Whether you're a collector or an investor, this coin offers significant value, both sentimental and financial. If you've got a 1975 penny in your collection, take a closer look. You never know, it might be worth more than you think. Be sure to leave a comment below and let us know what rare coins you've found. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more in-depth coin reviews and historical breakdowns. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting! This script provides an engaging and thorough exploration of the 1975 1-cent Liberty coin, offering both historical insight and practical information on its value, appeal, and collector significance. The detailed history, minting process, and value breakdown ensure that your viewers will gain a full appreciation for this seemingly common but fascinating coin. Welcome back to MY channel, where we explore the fascinating world of coins and their hidden treasures. Today we're diving deep into the incredible history, rare details, and surprising value of one of the most interesting coins out there, the 1983 1-cent Liberty coin. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this coin has a story that's bound to surprise you. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll learn why this seemingly simple penny could be worth far more than you ever imagined. Let's take a trip back in time to understand the fascinating history behind the 1983 1-cent Liberty coin. The story starts in 1909 when the U.S. Mint first introduced the Lincoln cent, commemorating the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. This iconic design has been a symbol of the United States for more than a century. But in 1983, something unusual happened, a change in the composition of the penny that still affects its value to this day. Before 1982, pennies were primarily made from 95% copper. However, due to the rising cost of copper, the U.S. Mint made a critical decision in 1982 to switch the composition of pennies to a copper-coated zinc planchet. This change was significant, as it not only saved money in production but also created a new era for the Lincoln cent. The 1983 penny was one of the first pennies minted with this new composition, a zinc core with a thin layer of copper. The D mint mark indicates that this penny was produced in Denver, one of the U.S. Mint's main facilities. While millions of these pennies were minted, the story of the 1983 D penny is far from ordinary. Some rare and valuable errors in its production have made certain coins worth a fortune. Now let's talk about what makes the 1983 D 1-cent Liberty coin so special to collectors. While most of these pennies are common, a few rare versions can be worth significant amounts of money, sometimes hundreds or even thousands of dollars. These rare versions stem from minting errors that occurred during production, which makes them highly sought after by collectors. One of the most famous errors is the double die error. This occurs when the coin is struck twice, leading to a doubling of certain features like the date, the words Liberty, or In God We Trust. If you have a 1983 D penny with clear doubling, you may be in possession of a small fortune. Another factor that can increase the value is the coin's condition. Coins that are in pristine uncirculated condition, referred to as mint state by collectors, are worth far more than those that show signs of wear and tear. In fact, a 1983 D penny in mint state can fetch anywhere from $10 to $50, depending on its condition and the sharpness of its details. But for certain errors, the value can skyrocket much higher. So, how can you tell if you have one of these rare, valuable 1983 D pennies in your collection? There are a few key things to look for. Check for a double die error. Look closely at the date and the word Liberty. If you see any signs of doubling, it could be a sign of the rare error variety. Check for high condition. Coins that show no wear, no scratches, and have a bright shine are far more valuable. These uncirculated versions are often found in coin rolls or special mint sets. Check for a bronze planchet error. Although 1983 pennies were supposed to be made from zinc, a few were mistakenly struck on the old copper planchets from before 1982. These rare copper pennies from 1983 have sold for as much as $18,000 at auction. One easy way to test this is by weighing the coin. A zinc penny should weigh around 2.5 grams, while a copper penny weighs about 3.1 grams. Now let's talk about the big question: how much money can a 1983 D 1-cent Liberty coin be worth? While most pennies from this era are still worth just 1 cent, the rare varieties like the double die errors or the bronze planchet errors have sold for thousands of dollars. In fact, in high-profile auctions, these era coins have fetched prices as high as $18,000, depending on the condition and rarity of the piece. The value of the 1983 D penny comes down to rarity and demand. Serious collectors are always on the lookout for high-quality examples of era coins, and if you happen to own one, you could find yourself with a truly valuable treasure. Before you rush to sell your 1983 D penny, there are a few things you should do to maximize its value. Get it professionally graded. Coins that are certified by a reputable grading company like PCGS or NGC often fetch higher prices because buyers can trust the authenticity and condition of the coin. A high-grade 1983 D penny, especially with errors, could increase its worth dramatically. Store it properly. Keep your valuable coins in protective holders to prevent scratches, tarnishing, or other damage. The better the condition, the higher the value. Sell smart, whether through auctions, coin dealers, or online platforms. Be sure to research the best way to sell your coin. Auctions may bring in the highest bidders, but a reputable coin dealer can offer a quick sale at a fair price. The 1983 D 1-cent Liberty coin may seem like an ordinary penny at first glance, but with the right minting error or in pristine condition, it could be worth far more than a cent. Whether you're a collector or just curious about coins, always keep an eye on your pocket change. You never know when you might stumble upon a hidden treasure. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the history and value of the 1983 D penny, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on our latest videos about rare and valuable coins. And who knows? Your next penny could be worth a fortune. channel subscribe button, followed by end screen with other coin video recommendations. Tell us in the comments if you've found any rare or valuable coins. We'd love to hear your stories. This long, detailed script includes a comprehensive history of the 1983 D1 cent Liberty coin, rare error details, how to evaluate its condition, and tips for selling, which can capture and engage a broad audience of coin enthusiasts, collectors, and investors on YouTube. Welcome back, coin collectors, history enthusiasts, and anyone looking to uncover the fascinating stories behind rare and valuable coins. Today, we're diving deep into the world of the 1995 D1 cent Liberty coin, one of the most sought-after pennies in the numismatic world. We'll break down the full history of this coin, its importance, and most importantly, its true value and big worth of money. Whether you're a collector or simply curious about US coins, this video will give you everything you need to know about this historic treasure. To fully understand the significance of the 1995 D1 cent Liberty coin, we first need to take a trip back in time to the year 1995. Bill Clinton was in his first term as the President of the United States. The economy was booming, and the U.S. Mint was producing millions of pennies every year to meet the demands of commerce. But what makes this particular penny, minted in Denver, stand out? Let's dive into its origins. The 1995 D1 cent Liberty coin was minted at the Denver Mint, a facility that has been producing coins since 1906. The D mint mark on the coin signifies that it was struck in Denver, Colorado. This mint is known for producing high-quality coins, and in 1995, it struck over 7 billion pennies. However, not all 1995 pennies are created equal. Some have rare characteristics that make them extremely valuable, and those are the ones collectors are after today. Now, let's talk about the design of this coin. Like other pennies from the Lincoln cent series, the obverse front features the iconic bust of President Abraham Lincoln, which has graced the penny since 1909. Sculpted by artist Victor D. Brenner, Lincoln's profile remains one of the most recognizable designs in U.S. coinage history. The reverse back of the coin showcases the Lincoln Memorial, which was introduced in 1959 to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. If you look closely, you can even see a tiny statue of Lincoln between the columns, a detail many people miss at first glance. What's special about the 1995 D penny? While the general design remained the same, certain variations in the minting process make some versions of this penny far more valuable than others. We'll get into that in just a moment. As we mentioned, over 7 billion pennies were minted in Denver in 1995. With such a massive production run, you might think that all 1995 D pennies are the same. But that's far from the truth. Sometimes, errors occur during the minting process, and these errors can turn a regular coin into a collector's dream. For the 1995 D1 cent Liberty, collectors are on the hunt for coins with specific die errors. One of the most famous types of errors is the double die. A double die occurs when a coin is struck twice by the minting press, causing certain details, like the date or lettering, to appear doubled. While the 1995 D penny does not have as many well-known errors as its Philadelphia counterpart, which has the famous double die, coins with die cracks, weak strikes, or off-center minting can still command significant premiums. It's these rare errors that drive the big worth of money behind this coin. The most valuable error you'll find in 1995 pennies is the double die obverse. But this is more common in the Philadelphia Mint variety with no mint mark. However, Denver Mint pennies with unusual errors still fetch high prices. Collectors look for coins that show doubling on letters like Liberty or In God We Trust. The more pronounced the doubling, the more valuable the coin. And even without such doubling, the rarity of the error in 1995 D pennies makes this coin extremely collectible. Now, let's talk value. How much is a 1995 D1-cent Liberty coin worth today? In general, a regular 1995 D penny in circulated condition is worth only its face value, 1 cent. However, in uncirculated condition, these coins can be worth a few dollars, depending on the quality and preservation. Coins that have never been used and are in mint state can fetch anywhere from $2 to $15 at auction. But here's where it gets exciting. If you have a 1995 D penny with a notable error, such as a die crack, off-center strike, or a double die, the value skyrockets. These error coins can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Some rare versions have fetched as much as $3,000 at auctions, depending on the type of error and the condition of the coin. If you want to know the true value of your 1995 D penny, it's important to have it professionally graded. Coin grading evaluates the condition of the coin, using a scale from 1 to 70, where 70 represents a flawless coin. Most high-value 1995 D pennies are in mint state, MS 65 or higher. Professional coin grading services like PCGS or NGC can help determine the grade and authenticity of your coin, which can increase its value dramatically. As the years go by, the value of rare pennies like the 1995 D 1-cent Liberty continues to grow. The combination of high mintage numbers, potential errors, and the lasting legacy of the Lincoln cent make this coin a true gem for collectors. So, if you have one of these pennies in your collection, make sure to check for errors and consider getting it graded. It could be worth more than you ever imagined. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of the 1995 D 1-cent Liberty coin, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video. And let us know in the comments below, what other coins should we explore next? Until then, keep collecting, keep learning, and happy hunting. This is a comprehensive look at the 1995 D 1-cent Liberty coin, blending its full history, design, era potential, and current worth. By focusing on both common and rare aspects of the coin, the video appeals to collectors of all levels while emphasizing the potential for high value. This approach will attract viewers who are both beginners and experienced numismatists, making it an engaging and educational piece of content for YouTube. Today, back to MY channel coin enthusiasts and collectors. In today's video, we're diving deep into the world of coin collecting by exploring one of the most iconic and valuable pieces in American coinage, the 1998 D 1-cent Liberty coin. This coin may seem like an ordinary penny at first glance, but don't let its simple appearance fool you. It holds a fascinating history and can be worth much more than just a cent. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, this video is a must-watch. We'll uncover its full history, explore why it's so valuable, and reveal its hidden worth. So, make sure to watch until the end. You might just be holding a small fortune in your pocket. Before we get into the value of the 1998 D 1-cent Liberty, let's start with the history of the 1-cent coin itself. The 1-cent Liberty, or as it's commonly called, the Lincoln cent, has been a staple of American currency for over a century. Introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, the Lincoln cent was the first U.S. coin to feature a president. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse shows Lincoln's portrait, which remains virtually unchanged to this day. Since its debut, the Lincoln cent has undergone numerous design changes, but one thing remains constant: it has always symbolized the American spirit of democracy and resilience. In 1959, the reverse of the penny was changed to feature the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C., marking Lincoln's enduring legacy in the heart of the nation's capital. Now, fast forward to 1998. The 1998 D 1-cent Liberty was minted at the Denver Mint, which is signified by the D Mint mark on the coin. Denver is one of the most important minting facilities in the U.S., producing billions of coins every year, and the 1998 Lincoln cent was no exception. During this time, billions of pennies were being struck to keep up with the massive demand for circulating currency. The D mint mark on your coin places it among those struck in Denver, one of the two key minting locations alongside Philadelphia. Let's talk about the coin itself. The 1998 Lincoln cent features the classic profile of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, with "In God We Trust" emblazoned above his head, Liberty to his left, and the mint year 1998 in the lower right corner. The D mint mark, indicating its Denver origin, is located just beneath the date. The reverse side showcases the Lincoln Memorial, which was designed by Frank Gasparo and had been used on the penny since 1959. Interestingly, if you look closely with a magnifying glass, you can actually see Lincoln's statue inside the memorial, a subtle and often overlooked detail. Zoom into the reverse of the penny, showing the intricate detail of Lincoln's statue composition-wise. The 1998 D1 Liberty coin is made primarily of copper-plated zinc. Since 1982, the U.S. Mint has produced pennies with a copper-plated zinc core to save on production costs. Prior to this change, pennies were made mostly of copper, but rising metal prices in the 1980s made it too expensive to continue minting them that way. Now, let's get to the part that you've all been waiting for: the value of the 1998 D1 Liberty coin. At first glance, a penny is just a penny, but for collectors, certain details can transform these small copper coins into valuable treasures. Most 1998 D pennies in circulated condition are worth their face value, 1 cent. However, uncirculated examples, particularly those in pristine condition, can fetch much higher prices. If your coin is in mint state condition, especially graded MS65 or higher, you could be looking at a coin worth several dollars or more, depending on the market and buyer demand. The highest value examples are those that are certified by third-party grading services, such as PCGS or NGC, which grade coins based on their condition. A 1998 D Lincoln cent graded MS67 can be worth $50 to $100 or more, depending on the demand from collectors. While most 1998 D1 Liberty coins are common, there are a few rare varieties and errors that can make these coins incredibly valuable. One of the most sought-after varieties is the wide AM error found on some 1998 pennies. In this variety, the spacing between the and M in America on the reverse of the coin is noticeably wider than usual. This error occurred because the dies meant for proof coins were accidentally used to strike some regular circulation coins. If you happen to come across a 1998 D penny with this wide AM error, it could be worth $50 to several $100 depending on its condition. Other errors, such as die cracks, off-center strikes, or doubled dies, can also increase the value of the 1998 D penny significantly. Always keep an eye out for these when examining your coins. You might be wondering, is it worth holding on to my 1998 D penny? Absolutely. While it's true that billions of these coins were minted, high-grade, error varieties, or certified examples can appreciate in value over time. As fewer coins in pristine condition remain in circulation, demand from collectors grows, driving up prices. Even if your 1998 D penny isn't an immediate goldmine, it could serve as a valuable addition to your coin collection, especially as a representation of the Lincoln cent's enduring legacy. Additionally, holding on to unique errors or high-grade examples could pay off big in the long run. The 1998 D1 Liberty coin may just be a humble penny, but its rich history, collectible potential, and the chance of discovering a rare variety make it a fascinating coin to hold onto. Whether you're a passionate numismatist or simply curious about the value of the coins in your pocket, there's always more than meets the eye with these iconic pieces of American currency. So, next time you're sorting through your change, don't forget to take a second look at those pennies. You might just be holding onto a treasure. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on all things coin related. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting! Subscribe now for more deep dives into coin history, values, and collecting tips. Let us know in the comments below if you've ever found a rare 1998 D penny or any other hidden gems in your collection. This script is designed to provide your audience with a deep understanding of the 1998 D 1-cent Liberty coin, engaging them with its history and current collectible value while maintaining the excitement of uncovering hidden treasures.